Hey guys, this is Stuntman. This is going to be our first ever Stuntman's Kitchen video. I got one of my buddies here. We're going to be making some hot Thai wings, but let me first introduce you to Koopa King.
Hey guys, it is Koopa King. Now, this is going to be a great show today. It's our first one, and it's going to be great. So
let's get started.
Let's get started.
But but first, number one rule for any food preparation. Yes, number one rule: you can't get this, or you'll die, or
it won't be sick. Yes.
But anyways, wash your hands at least 30 seconds with hot water and soap. Now, make sure you follow this, and we're going to do that several times during this video.
You just don't harm yourself.
First, let's get started. All right. So guys, first thing, the night before, you want to get your wings. We're making hot Thai wings, so we kind of need the wings. Anyways, you can get a boneless variety if you can find that at your market, or if you want to get large, mini, whatever kind of wings. I started off with 2 pounds of wings, and I'm gonna brine it overnight. So if you want to bring the camera down here, dude. We got 26 ounces of chicken broth, 3/4 cups of chili powder, the equal amount of broth to water ratio, so the same amount of broth we have water of. We have a 1/2 cup of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon of hot curry powder. I know I would normally make my own curry powder, but I'm using store-bought right now. 4 tablespoons of cayenne pepper also going. So soak this overnight, and make sure those wings are very well submerged. All right, now we're gonna move on to the sauce.
Ooh, it's sauce time!
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
Now, first off, let's name off the ingredients. We got 4 serrano chilies, serrano peppers, if those of you don't know. I've just taken the stem off of these. I've left the seeds in. I want that extra kick from the capsaicin and the seeds and the insides of peppers. Okay, now for the really hot stuff. We have 6 habanero peppers. It's prepared the exact same way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, deadly. All right, now we also have 3/4 cups of rice vinegar. It's also going to go in the sauce, of course. And we have
sweet mango.
Now now you can dice this up. This is a whole mango that I've bruised and I've kind of beaten a little bit.
Yeah.
So I like it that way. I think it gives a more juicier
Who doesn't like
taste
beaten
to it.
fruit? It makes it better. So.
All right, and then I got sweet chili sauce. Now, again, this is something that I would normally make myself, but since it's our first video, I'm not going to bore you guys with the long process to make this sweet sauce. I know, but anyways, this is a 10 fluid ounce bottle. This is going to be perfect for what we're going to be.
Perfect start.
We're going to just use most of this, and then you can use it as a adding dipping sauce to kind of sweeten things up later.
Great.
Afterwards.
Yeah. Great.
And of course we're gonna add a little bit of pinched kosher salt. So first what we're gonna do is take our serrano peppers.
Okay.
I'll pop them in here. And same way with the habanero peppers. Vinegar. That's gonna really liven things up. Always try to consolidate your dishes in your sink. That way, less cleanup, less mess, less clutter.
You want it to keep clean.
And I'm just gonna take a little bit of here, a little bit of salt. I use kosher salt. It's a little bit heavier grain. You can use sea salt too. I like kosher salt because I think it blends better.
So would the sea salt change the flavor a little?
Not necessarily. It's just a heavier grain. It's gonna grind up. It's gonna grind up a little bit rougher. But let's get back to the sauce. Now make sure that the lid
Tight.
is on tight.
You don't want it to
You
go
don't want it to go
everywhere in the
everywhere.
kitchen. You don't want to mess. Can't afford to.
And I just give it a salsa. So it looks like really chunky salsa. All right, so now we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. We're gonna add the mango. Watch the blades. It's very, very, very sharp. Unless you're using an actual a bigger food processor, then of course, yeah. I'm just using a little blade processor.
I don't think you want a little ingredient of your own.
Yeah, I know.
I
Be very
think
careful.
that's very good.
Knives are sharp.
Add
Chili
some
sauce
in there. All right.
So just keep a little bit left so we can dip it later. On another tight. And blend it till it's nice and thin.
Blend it nice and thin. Gotcha.
Or it's almost like a soupy. Like a
Soupy.
little bit of kind of soupy, yeah. Smell that.
Ooh, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that just smells delicious. Can you smell that? Oh wait, you can. But you're watching this. You
Alright, now we're gonna move on to the actual chicken.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, first. Sorry. Almost got ahead of myself here.
Oh, come on.
Alright. Now we're gonna take the sauce. Be careful with this. Take the lid off. Put it in the sink.
It's really healthy.
Take the blades off.
Yeah, I don't want to pour it in. I'd be bleeding.
Yeah. We're gonna pour this into a pan. We're gonna want this to be hot when we put it on our wings. Just pour it in there. Just get as much out of it as you can. Perfect consistency. Have just a little film on there.
Exactly. Indeed. Excellent.
Alright. And we're just gonna put that on low medium heat.
Low medium. Got it.
And we're gonna let it sit there. Keep an eye on it.
Keep an eye on it.
Alright.
How much time do you think you
By the time we get through preparing our wings, it'll be ready.
Okay.
So this is very timely recipe.
So it all fits in together.
But you know, just in case, you know, every stove top is different. Every range is different. I'm using electric. Some people use gas. Things are going to heat up quicker. So always keep an eye on your pans if you have something going. All right, now let's get to the prep of the chicken.
All right, now it's time to prepare the chicken. Yes, I'm so excited for this. The chicken, yes.
All right. So here's what we want to do. Yeah, we have our chicken in here. Now since all this water is contaminated by having raw chicken in it, we can't use it. I mean, well, we can use it. We can use it for a broth of some sort. But we would have to cook it down. You know, make sure all the salmonella and all that stuff that's a possibility in it.
Sickness.
Yeah. So we got to get rid of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just simply take the corner of the lid, lift it up, and we're going to drain all this into the sink.
To the sink.
Hear that run? Only you would think of that. We're doing a food thing. Why are you thinking of that?
Because it's funny.
Of course. Okay, now I'm going to put you to work.
Great. What do I do?
All right. Now what I need you to do is see the paper towels over there?
Yes.
Get a few paper towels, and I want you to pat those dry. And then put them on the cutting board here.
Alright. Pat them dry.
It's gonna sink. Put the dishes in the sink. Now we'll wash my hands. Wash your hands.
Consistently.
Koopa, this is a really good recipe. This is good for football game, hockey game,
All sorts of
just
games.
watching a movie. You're just playing a video game too. Well, this is a little messy, so you might
Ooh,
need
yeah.
to walk. You need to do it during pauses or when you're getting killed.
Right. I don't think you want to do this while you're actually playing the game.
Now, you want to keep most of the seasoning on there.
Okay.
Be careful. You don't want to contaminate the counter either.
No.
I'm going to get the paper towels. I'm going to join you here.
You're right. It's a little time consuming.
Yeah, that's not that time consuming. It's
No.
But
it's a little bit faster if you have an extra
yeah,
hand.
exactly. So this is great if you got like a few buddies around, I got one of my buddies right here. So yeah, you want to keep most of the seasoning on the skin, and now most seasoning is sucked in the skin. It's also that brine that we used is also tenderized the meat, seasoned it throughout. All right.
So now that it's all set up,
Yes. Well, see now why we dried these wings out like this is because when we put them in the fryer, we don't want all that extra water. And if you put water in a hot fryer, it's gonna bubble up. It's gonna overflow. It's gonna jump back at you.
Shoot in your
you don't
eye,
want that.
you don't want
that. I've had third and second degree burns because of oil. It's not pretty. It's not fun. Doesn't feel very good.
I couldn't imagine.
So we try to prevent that at all costs. Now let's get down to these wings. Now these wings here, they're rather big. You like this would be great if you were going to be grilling them. Now if you're going to grill them, I suggest you would just
wrap it.
take this wing tip right here and then fold it over, make a little triangle with it, and they cook very evenly that way. But seeing as how we're going to be frying these wings, we want to do it a little differently.
Differently.
Yes.
Okay,
So you know how you go to a wing place, and that they have the wings sectioned. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to
section it. Okay.
Take a little utility knife, and I cut through this little layer of skin right here, the little flap. Cut down a little bit till you hit bone, and then pop it, the socket,
And cut right through it.
cut right through it. There you have that. Now, some people like this little bit of the tip of the wing. I actually enjoy it, but seeing as how there's not a whole lot of meat there, I'm going to show you how to remove that as well. Simply just dislocate it. Usually just wiggle it back and forth with the flat of the wing in your hand. And then take the knife
You just snap it right off.
and cuts right through. Okay, now we're going to do that with all the other wings, and we'll get back to you once we get done doing that.
Hey, yo, Stuntman.
Yeah?
This sauce, it's pretty hot now. It's bubbling and everything. I think it's just about done.
Ooh, it looks like just the perfect consistency.
Yeah?
That's not just the perfect heat. Actually, like maybe we need to bring it down a little bit. We'll put it on a nice little simmer.
Keep it, just to keep it warm and everything?
Keep stirring that for a little bit.
Alright, I'll keep spreading it.
Let's bring the camera over here. No, we got our wings. We've prepped up. We've got a fryer that we've heated up. We've 375 degrees. A little basket drop mechanism. There, we're just gonna plop these in the basket.
Hear that sizzle?
That's all the water that's still left on the chicken. So what we're gonna do, wait for that to slow down. And I'm gonna bring out our prep bowl, like the bowl we're gonna display everything. This is what I do for parties. Get these nice little.
Ooh, look at you! Got the party bowl.
Nice little clear bowl here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put a little bit of Napa cabbage. Now what we want to do with this is take the outside leaves off. A few of them. This is where all the dirt is. I got a rinse off here in the sink. Take off all the extra water. Right here. Take a towel, kind of dry the edges off. And these wings sound like they're about ready to be dropped, so we're just going to pull this little trigger. We're going to drop them. I want to make sure we drop them in slowly, so the oil doesn't boil over. And come over here. I'm going to get a little timer.
So, with those cookies,
Takes about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
At 375 it shouldn't take any more than 5 minutes. But we're gonna double check. Alright, so take the get back to the Napa cabbage. Take your knife. And we're just gonna slice this kind of thin into like ribbons. And that's about enough for that little bowl. You can use this layer and just take this, just transfer it over. I'm gonna make a nice little bed. And just kind of puff it up around the edges a little bit. As you can. It's also going to absorb a lot of the sauce that's going to be on the wing, so it's going to kind of take a little bit off. But you know, all that excess sauce is going to soak into that cabbage, and then it's going to be good eats too. It's real good eats. You know, wash your hands. So how's that sauce doing? Lower the temperature.
Oh, it's still doing great.
Still steaming yet?
Oh yeah, it's still steaming.
And then at this point in time, you can just kind of kick back until those wings are done. We'll get back to you when the wings are finally cooked.
You know what that means?
Yeah, man, we got wings.
All right.
All right. Now we got to double check it. Now, always have a proper calibrated thermometer. If you don't know how to calibrate your thermometer, make sure you read the instructions properly. It's usually calibrate to 32 degrees in a glass of iced water, heavy iced water. All right, now we got our thermometer. We'll check on our wings.
See how these babies are doing.
And we're gonna just lift up on this handle. It's really hot. Get a paper towel, be a buffer. See how nice and kind of brown and golden they are?
Oh,
so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take one of these little wings, the flapper section of it. We're gonna stick it right between those two bones. We're gonna read it. Now, if we're doing this right, This is gonna, it should read about 165, and it actually looks like we're gonna need to cook a little longer. It's not jumping up there like it should. You always want to cook to above 165.
Just a little longer. I just can't wait to taste those wings.
Most health, like the health inspectors prefer that you cook about 175 to 180.
Really?
I think that that's a little too drastic, because the wings are going to cook a little bit even after you take them out of the oil.
I'd say no higher than 175.
But for safety's sake, we're gonna shoot for 170. So how about another 3 minutes? This is kind of unexpected, but hey, it happens, and you want to cook things properly.
It's all right. We got nothing but time.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah. So it's like the game's not on. The game's not on yet. We're not ready to play the games. You know, it's like we're just shooting a video. It's like for your pleasure. All right, now we're gonna bring back to you when the buzzer goes off again. All right. So what I've done here, if you want to bring the camera down here, what I've done here is I've taken the cutting board that I used to cut the cabbage on, put paper towels over the top of it. We're gonna take the basket out of here, like so. Gotta shake it a little bit. Nice, 175 degrees. See how brown as they are. Transfer as much of the oil is there. I'm gonna set that right here. Now we have our bowl that we're gonna shake up our wings in. Take the bowl, simply just take pop and here. Replace this. And if you got more wings, you can pop some more in there. You keep doing this over and over again. Now we need your sauce. Now Koopa, get the sauce. Get the sauce.
Sauce. Yes. Let's just take this off.
Yeah.
The final
Stir.
Yeah.
Bring it over here. We're gonna just drape it. Yeah. Just drape it over this.
Let's pour
it right in there.
Pour it in there. Oh yeah.
And we're gonna get as much down there as you can. So
just about
take a little rubber spatula here.
With a little extra leftovers there.
That's burning my nose up right here. I can just taste the sweetness too on there from that mango.
Oh man, you're making me real hungry now.
Okay. I take this and we're gonna put it on this thing. Do with all our dishes. And again,
now
make sure that the lid is on nice and tight.
Right, I don't want my wings flying out at me.
Yeah, no one wants that. It's a big mess. It's hard to clean up.
And you don't get to eat it either. That's all you're gonna do? Come on. No, I mean like really get into the shape. Do a little dance with it. Shake those hot wings.
Shake.
Oh yeah, shake those wings up.
That's more than enough. Okay.
All right.
Open this up.
No fun, man.
Now we got our wings.
Ooh.
Take a look at those. They're nicely coated.
Oh, thanks to me.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. I'm just gonna take 2 forks here. And you can do this. You can just pour them out into a bowl. I'm gonna take 2 forks here, and I'm gonna arrange these. Oop, oop, oop.
Whoa, very nice save.
Yeah.
Actually, that looks real nice. Nice presentation.
one more over here. And we're almost done.
Oh man.
Now,
Cannot wait to
I
eat
got a
these.
little bit of sesame seeds here.
Sesame seeds?
We're gonna pour, just pour a little bit in your hand.
Lay them on it. Oh man. Look at you, Mr. Professional.
All right. So now we're ready. Now we're ready to obviously try these wings.
It is now prepared.
But we're gonna take a quick break and let these cool down just for a quick minute.
Aw.
I know it's you
Man.
can't wait, but these are hot and you don't want to burn them out. This is just proper food etiquette.
I hate burning myself.
All right,
Oh.
we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Now for the final taste.
Yes. Finally.
All right, now
Tasty, delicate little wings.
you first. I cook.
Really? Yeah, the chef.
I think during preparation, I've tested this recipe. You haven't.
Alright. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Oh, man.
A nice little burn to it, don't it?
Oh boy, it sure does. Oh man. You have really outdone yourself here with these wings.
Okay. Well, for all of you, those of you at home
Watching this.
watching this, we're gonna eat now.
Yeah.
So go away.
And-
I'll see you next time on Stuntman's Kitchen.
Alright.
This has been Stuntman.
And Koopa King.
And Mega Boys, who's gonna throw this camera down and have some wings.
All right, man.
All right.
See you guys later.
Have a good
Next time.
night. Putting this down in the